The movie is finally here. Batman vs Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Is it any good? Let's talk about it. And I will be talking about some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movies, click out right now. What up? Duran here. And if you love the 90s and the Turtles, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get all my content right when I upload. First off, is this movie good? Heck yeah it is. If you're a Turtles fan and a Batman's fan, this is a must buy. No question about it. The movie was dark and humorous and full of action. And there was a lot of things to geek about in this movie. We actually got to see blood. Even the opening sequence was pretty cool. The artwork was amazing. It had like a comic book style. I really liked it. And in this version of the Turtles and Batman, they coexist in the same universe. So New York and Gotham, it's in the same universe, which is crazy. And watching the Ninja Turtles reaction to Gotham and the Gotham villains was fun to watch. They was just amused. They're like, wow, this city is wacky. And they was amused. That trailer that they dropped for this movie basically covers the first 10 minutes. First off, the Turtles end up in Gotham because they're following the Foot Clan. The Turtles trying to figure out what Shredder's up to and who's Shredder's new partner. Somehow they bumped into Penguin. And that was a fun interaction. And then Batman's bumped into the Foot Clan and Shredder. And Batman vs Shredder was amazing. I didn't even think that they was gonna fight this already, but this is their first fight. Batman gets his ass kicked by Shredder. Shredder does this move called the Masato Yoshi Strike and knocks out Batman. After those encounters, Batman and the Turtles finally meet. And of course we get the Batman vs Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this part. And after that they cut to Shredder and we finally figure out what's he doing, what's his plan. And we find out he's teaming up with Ra's al Ghul. So the Shredder wants the Lazarus Pit and Ra's al Ghul wants the ooze so he can mutate people. Then they cut back to the Turtles. The Turtles trying to figure out who the heck is Batman, is he any good? Then they come to a conclusion, hey, he only really attacks bad guys. So let's try to find him. So Donatello locates the Batcave. So when they find the Batcave, yo, they geeked out. They start touching things and then they get attacked by Robin. And boy, Robin was fun to watch in this movie. He was a complete badass. The Turtles defeat Robin and then Batman and Batgirl shows up. Then they be like, get off Robin. The Turtles like, hey, we friends. And they finally like come to agreement like, alright, we need to team up. Then they cut to Shredder and Ra's al Ghul, and boy, this was pretty dark scene. You got Ra's al Ghul chopping people's head off. You got Shredder stabbing people like right through their chest. Lots of blood in this one. Then we got to see Ra's al Ghul's plan to release all the Arkham villains and team up with the Joker so they could distract Batman and the Turtles, ruining their plans. So Shredder gives the Joker some ooze, and the Joker used the ooze to mutate all the inmates. We got Mr. Freeze as a polar bear, Bane as like a leopard, Harley Quinn like a wolf, the Scarecrow as a scarecrow, and the Joker became a snake. And oh yeah, Poison Ivy was a plant, which was funny. Then they cut back to the Turtles. We got Batman sparring with Leo. We got Donnie making anti-ooze with Batgirl. Then Batman and the Turtles figure out where Ra's al Ghul and Shredder is located at. So They go and then they get ambushed by Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, Bane, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. We did get to see a lot of cool moments. My favorite moment was when Bane was bragging, "Oh, I broke the Batman's back." Then he grabbed Donatello and tried to break Donatello's back, but ended up like breaking his knee instead. That was funny right there. Then they finally end up bumping to the Joker and Harley Quinn, and Two-Face was there too. And this is when things go crazy. Somehow they trap Batman into an icicle and inject the ooze in him, and he becomes, well, a Batman, a demon Batman thing. He starts attacking everything. So Batgirl and Robin team up to beat Joker and Harley Quinn, and the Turtles go handle the Batman, which was a pretty cool sequence. They finally defeat the Joker and Harley Quinn, and Batman turns back into Batman. So they go back to the Batcave, let Batman recover, and then they finally figure out where is Ra's al Ghul for real this time. We got this cool sequence with the Batmobile and the Turtle Wagon racing to Ra's al Ghul's location, which was pretty badass, and it was fun to watch. The Turtles and Batman finally get to Ra's al Ghul and Shredder, and this when we get that cool sequence, the Turtles and Batman versus the League of Assassins and the Foot Clan, which was fun to watch. Then after they finished them off, it was Batman vs Shredder Part 2 and Leonardo versus Ra's al Ghul, which it was fun. And the other Turtles was trying to stop the contraction, the machine that Ra's al Ghul built, so he could mutate the whole city of Gotham. Then they cut back to Leo defeating Ra's al Ghul, and then they show Batman losing to Shredder again. But we got to see Batman actually say "Cowabunga," and that's when Raphael comes and hits Shredder with his shells. Then they come back to Donnie and Michelangelo trying to stop the contraction from going off, and Mikey figure out he has to break it to stop it. So he does, and that's when they fall from the sky and fall on top of a blimp. Then they cut back to Batman beating the crap out of Shredder, punching him in his face. Then you got that contraction falling and sending Shredder to a pink ooze. The building was about to blow up, so they all leave, grab whatever was down, and then they cut back to the Batcave. And that's when the Turtles and the Bat Crew start saying goodbye to each other. Turtles say we gotta go back to New York, and then Batman ends up buying them pizza, and that's how the movie ends, with all of them eating pizza together. This movie was great. If you're a Turtles fan and a Batman's fan, this is a must buy. I highly recommend this movie. It was fun, funny, filled with action. The fight scenes was amazing. You need to get this movie if you're a Turtles fan and a Batman's fan. So have you guys seen this movie? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you.